And welcome back to the channel. On this video, we're going to talk about some of the most common questions asked about e-bikes. And these are questions that I get asked and others get asked. So we'll try to answer some of the questions that are most commonly asked about e-bikes. A lot of these come from new or potential new riders, and some of them are from riders that are a little more experienced as well. So let's go with some of these questions. I think I have about 12 here listed. So here we go. First question. This is one I get a lot. This is the most common question that I get of all, I believe. How fast can an e-bike go? Now, people say, well, like they can go 50 miles an hour. So, but yeah, in the United States, regulations typically limit the top speed to 20 miles per hour for Class 1. Class 2 is also 20 miles an hour. That's with a throttle. Class 1 is without a throttle, just pedaling only. And then there's Class 3, which allows up to 28 miles per hour, and that is pedal assist to 28. You're not supposed to throttle above 20 miles an hour, and that's controversial in my book. I don't like that law. I think it shouldn't matter whether you're pedaling, throttling, or doing both. You should be allowed to do either or both. And so that's that. That's my take on that one, and I'm sure a lot of people have opinions on that. 2, how far can I ride on one charge? This is another big one. The range of an e-bike can vary widely from 20 to over 100 miles an hour. At least some of the companies claim 100 miles an hour. I don't think so. There may be some bikes out there that have super duper batteries and you're going in super slow pedal assist 1 level, and you might be able to achieve that, but I don't know. So let's just say you can, because some claim that you can. So, and I'm not going to dispute it because I've never tried to go that far on a charge. And so it's dependent on the battery capacity, right? How big the battery is, the terrain you're riding, and the level of pedal assist used, among other things. There's many other factors that go into it: the weight of the rider, etc., the cargo that you're carrying, if you're carrying any. Okay, next question: do I have to pedal? And this depends on the e-bike class. Class 1 offers pedal assist only, so yes. Class 2 includes a throttle, so it's up to you whether you want to pedal or throttle. And then Class 3 is pedal assist to 28 miles an hour and throttle to 20. So if you want to go beyond 20, then yes, you have to pedal. And it's up to you if you want to pedal or not pedal. Totally up to you. Question 4. Is riding an e-bike cheating? Well, I don't think it is. You're exercising. So to me, and you're getting outside, it's not cheating. It's getting help, but it's not cheating. And whoever came up with that, shame on you. Cheating, no, e-biking is not cheating and is widely considered a legitimate form of exercise. The pedal assist helps you ride longer and more often, which increases your total aerobic exercise. You can also adjust the assist level to get a more intense workout. So if you want an intense workout, put it to pedal assist 1. If you want a really intense workout, put it to pedal assist 0, and then you're fully on your own with pedal without assist. Question 5, can they be ridden like a regular bike? And I just mentioned that. Yes, you can always turn off the electric assist and pedal an e-bike like a conventional bike. Question 6, how much do e-bikes cost? Now these aren't in a particular order that are the most common to least, although the speed was the number 1 that I get asked the most. But here's another big one though, how much do they cost? Prices vary significantly based on quality, brand, and features. While some entry-level bikes cost under $1,000, most quality e-bikes range from $1,500 to $5,000, with high-end models costing much more. Question 7, are they heavy? Well, compared to a standard traditional bike, yes. E-bikes are heavier than standard bicycles due to the motor and battery, typically weighing between 40 and 80 pounds. The added weight is mainly noticeable when lifting the bike, as the motor compensates for it during the ride. Question 8, is maintenance expensive? While e-bikes require the same standard maintenance as traditional bikes, example brakes, tires, the electrical components require specialized knowledge The most expensive part to replace is typically the battery. I can tell you the battery is going to cost you a good minimum 30%, but usually more closer to 40% of your value of your bike is that battery. So that's the big one, the most important component and expensive on the bike. 9, are e-bikes safe in the rain? Most e-bikes are built to withstand light to moderate rain, but are not waterproof. It's best to avoid heavy downpours and submerging the electrical components. Okay, and I think I have 13 questions here. And I just want to mention, this is me recording it. I'm not going to edit this out. I've got my 2 parakeets chirping in the background. They just wanted to get in on the video. So I'm not in a bird sanctuary, but I'm kind of in one. So don't let that deter you from continuing on with the video. Here we go. The next question. How long does an e-bike battery last? A battery's lifespan is typically, they say, 2 to 5 years. I think you can go longer than that, depending on use and care. Proper charging, avoiding extreme temperatures, and not fully depleting the battery can help maximize its life. I mean, to kill it in 2 to 5 years, especially 2, I think you'd really have to run it hard. You'd have to be riding it a lot, charging it a lot, and I don't know. The average person is not going to burn the battery out in 2 to 5 years, in my opinion, but I don't know. I've never had a battery run out on me like that. I haven't killed a battery yet. 10, or question 10, this is question 11. Legal and practical considerations. Do I need a license, registration, or insurance? In the United States, federal law and most state laws do not require a license or registration for e-bikes. However, regulations vary by state and class, so it's important to check local laws. Some states may require a license for certain e-bike classes. So check your local laws, but most people want an e-bike and they don't want to have to pay insurance and get license, registration, and the whole bit. Okay, question number 12. Can an e-bike replace my car? For many people, especially for commuting and local errands, an e-bike is a viable car alternative. High-quality cargo e-bikes can even carry groceries and passengers. But I will say the one deterrent that never gets mentioned enough is weather. There's people that will not ride in inclement weather, especially if it's snowy and freezing cold, which I don't blame them. And in the rain, a lot of people won't ride. So there's the whether you get rid of your car or not, are you going to be willing to brave the elements and ride in adverse weather? If you can, go for it, and yeah, you can do it. I think if you're doing long distance driving though, you may want to hang on to your car, but if you're doing shorter commutes, why not? Question number 13, and the final question. Are e-bikes allowed on all trails? Not necessarily. Regulations for where e-bikes are permitted can vary widely depending on the trail, park, or public land, often based on the e-bike's class. A lot of places will not allow a class 3, but the funny thing is I never see people checking others' bikes to see, is that a class 2, is that a class 3, etc. So I don't know. I don't know what the policing is on that. I've never had that happen to me where I've been questioned for being on a trail. But hey, let me know in the comments if you've had any trouble riding on a trail or shared path. So those are just some of the common questions that people ask about e-bikes. So thank you very much for watching this video. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell and you'll be notified. We do a video pretty much every day of the week. So, and they all come up at the same time of day. I try to keep them at about the same time. Sometimes there'll be 2 videos. Sometimes I'll slip a short in there, or the odd time I've even put 2 videos up in one day, spaced apart, mind you. But so typically they go up at, or always, they go up at 12 noon Eastern Time, 11 Central Time, where I am now, and that is 9 o'clock in the Pacific, back in my old stomping grounds of Oregon. And so hopefully you'll tune into many more videos coming up and subscribe, and that'd be awesome. So once again, thank you for joining me on this video today. This was in studio. If you want to, there's no green screen behind me. I just went live in studio, not live, but live, because we have adverse weather outside and I didn't want to go and fight the thunderstorms and the rain. So I thought I'll do one of these. I haven't done one yet in the state of Tennessee, so it's my first time doing a sit down in studio video. Hopefully you enjoyed that video, and we'll have more coming up in the future. So thank you again for joining me on this video, and until next time, be safe everyone, and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.